So I'm glad the birthrights that I have from being a part of the royal bloodline don't got nothing to do with what Donald Trump and them trying to do over here. It's still gonna be immunity where the king or the queen can do no wrong. So this is the only reason to call these things out is because why are these people in official positions trying to play around with people's images and play around with people's name and play around with whatever? Thunder is more of a, she's probably like a galactic. These are more they're not reptilian, they're like primate reptilian. It's something, I don't know. Thunder is not, and I call her Thunder because that video from the Nag Hammadi Thunder. That's why I call her that. Anywho, oh, hold on. So I call her Thunder because of that. And that's what I'm saying. Once these handlers get a hold of these individuals, it's been shown to me that it's not even the person doing some, in some of these instances, that's doing these guilty. It's the handler. Shooting the, now if these people have this energy of Dr. Dre, if Easy has something to do with this family or something like this, when they said that he got something like this, when they said that he got whatever, if Dr. Dre could be the one that more, and okay, or something like this, or something like this, um, and do whatever this is. But I'm not even on. They not even on my level. We're not even the set. Do you get what I'm saying? It just not. It just not. So somebody could be saying they're gonna. It's like this is my life. Chopped up. Maybe Larasha chatter. This is her energy. If they had her say that, but that's just a mix between Sophia Parham. Um, I think that's a mix between me and Sophia Parham, or that's a mix between, like I said, Thunder, which would be Dr. Dre race. But I think Bruton, Denise Bruton is Dr. Dre's child. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. These are all man-made vassals. These are all man-made vassals. Okay, we got some kind of burial. Somebody could be burying someone alive. Out here went to the burial or of a father or something like that. Invited or something like this. Other people. Wheel of Fortune here. This is like person. This is like the person was an astronaut then, because they could have been using the astronaut gifts against you, not with you. And your children and everybody knew, you just don't know. This is some type of, I don't know, this is some type of domestic abuse. Yeah, they're not going to get a victory here, whoever these people are. Because you have to think about it. If we've been dealing with people that have several different, if they were doing something like this, could you imagine something like this? Could you imagine you married to a person for 30 years, but you married to a person for 30 years, but every 10 years they swap that person out. Every 10 years you had a child, and then or don't have their son's DNA. Again, these people were never. Again, these people were never supposed to. They were never supposed to access. Again, that is. This was for loyal. My God, don't want liars and thieves and crooks like this on this level. People that have been caught money laundering and doing all this bull crap. They didn't want them in these positions because they're going to use it for their benefit to fatten their pockets and imprison people, innocent people, so that they can still use the resources from these people. These are not regular Americans is not going trying to find out what neighbor they can put in jail for they can siphon their energy. These are aliens or something else that feel like they are about to be having some type of control. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with everybody else, but as I wake up and realize you're going to leave the fuck off and you're going to run me with belongs to me. It's just how it's going to happen. And in the end, it's just how it's going to happen. Okay? Nobody was stopping this Queen of Cups from terrorizing or abusing somebody and their children. So you don't get to say anything. Some kind of throne or something like this. All right? Queen of Cups energy, this could be whoever this is. Because I've seen a vision of like my masculine trapped by this Mommy Watson energy to give me these things, and this person could have trusted these people and they end up dead in the hands of these people. This person could have trusted these people and they end up dead in the hands of these people. And they all celebrated and separated his money. And now it's time for judgment. It's coming. These people already are rich. They're already wealthy. They're already plugged into the system. This is like buying your way to the truth. And you want me to beg for it that you can feel a presence? I'm already grossed out. Finding out that this is what the fuck people been doing. Yeah, it's judgment. This is the judgment. The son chooses. Because these fathers of these companies, they're not wanting to let go of some of these weapons of mass destruction. It is the son that chooses who gets to go on and who has to stop here. And don't pass go and collect $100. All right? Now somebody's sad again. Okay? Somebody's sad again. King of Knight of Swords in reverse here. Against a slanderous enemy. I think we was in Psalms. We was here. So somebody raised up a wicked man again on while I was sleeping. Once I see how y'all playing around with people, it's against the law. Terms for this is but to try to force communication about some type of case or something like this. Another thing I want to say, if we is already talking about this publicly and you thought you was being slick, you can't even, this ain't even a trial. Do you get what I'm saying? Trial. This is not a trial. This is somebody saying something. Normally criminals don't get not mentally sane people. Now, some of these tarot readers, they've been through a lot and they are crazy. I'm just not one of them. I'm just not one of them. But most people are not gonna come online and start talking about some crimes or something that they had something to do with. Especially with tarot, you can't. Well, I don't know about these other people, these computer chipped tarot readers, but the original ones like me, I don't even have that much. When I'm speaking, I don't have 2 or 3 different sides of my brain, or I'm not connected to the 5D like they are. Unless people drag me in there to have relations with me that is against my will, and then they drop me back down. I don't know nothing about the 5D or any other dimensions. I just know what I could be even linked with a masculine energy that was in this shit, and or masculines or people that's in this shit, and the energy is there because these people were created in my name or something like this during my supposed rule where this community was ruling instead of me. All right. So somebody want me to be like, oh, just release somebody else is the best or something. No, you just think you about to go on and be king, and you done said in your whole heart that you was going to take over the throne of God or my throne, and you're not having it. And I'm not having it. Y'all already been there. Why you lying? You already been sitting over there messing around with, you already been running the royal family through these in-laws and these people. You already been running it this whole time. Okay. I got that vision of the supposed chocolate factory when we went to Chicago 3 years ago. I might have been passing through, or we went there. I can't remember. We went there for some reason, and I just remember we had to spend a night there. I don't know if it was like we were so tired to drive, or we was, why the fuck? I just can't remember why we was in Chicago. I can't remember. I just know it was me, the child, and the person, my person or whatever, my other half allegedly. Um, I just can't remember why we went there. I want to say it was a trip and we just couldn't take it no more. We couldn't drive no more, and we were so tired, and we was almost home, but it was going to be another 2 hours before we get home, and I think we got a hotel room, or we went there for something. I'm about to ask because that's going to bother me. But I remember I found out that Trump Tower was around the corner from here, and I got out the car and I walked over there um, to that watchtower or whatever. And then I walked in the building just to say I was in there, and then they picked me up, and I got in the car and we went back home. I just don't remember why we were there. I really don't. I don't know if something happened at our house. Don't remember why we were there. Right? But the thing is, I'm not agreeing to be on trial with anybody ever. So anything that's on my channel, you could play around with the rappers and stuff like this because they're already some form of inmate. This is people that's trying to make you be an inmate before you can get an inheritance, or we want you to be an inmate or incarcerated before we give you your crown or something, and not doing that. Because it's seeming like this is some kind of system that's illegitimate. I'm not doing that. You're not going to contaminate me when God made me holy, or God made me some kind of way where my energy is pure. I'm not gonna, and I'm looking for man to put some kind of stain on me or some kind of mark on me or something like this, and then in order to move me forward. Nah, we're not doing that. You know better than me. Who you think you are? Come around here asking me something about some questions I don't know shit about, except for what I'm picking up with these cards. I could tell you a lot. And you know what this family and these people been doing, and these generationers been doing. You should be ashamed of yourself. Trying to ruin innocent people or something like this right out the. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you will be. So somebody could be trying to be in a marriage with a female captive, and we're gonna cease and desist that shit right now, just in case somebody tried this in the past couple of days or so. Because they're not really wanting to be married to you. These are people just going with some papers and what? Some papers and documents, and attaching themselves to finances illegally. It's still illegal. Finances that you'll never see, I'll never see. These famous people think they're going to just sit here and hold on to our finances or my finances, and it's not happening that way. The work has already been put in. And then you got people in like I said, unless these are all actors and you know exactly how the industry works and you know exactly what you're doing. You kidnapping people, holding people hostage, holding up God's plan, whatever you're doing. And nobody's getting a pass. In case anybody asking, not the smallest baby on earth, if they thought they was coming up against me and stopping me and blocking me from something that was already bestowed upon me since birth. Whether it's this birth or the first one when I came out the mother's so-called womb. I didn't allow these people never asked me for no money because they didn't want me to know that I came from money. And you're not getting none of the money. You're not keeping any of the money. You were not supposed to touch any of the money or whatever this is. You're not gonna play with me is what I'm trying to tell you. You're not gonna been done had played with me. You're not going to play with me. You're not gonna continue to play with me. I'm not gonna be no lost and turned out. I'm not gonna be any of that. You got a whole group of people, a whole circle of friends that's living off of somebody else's destiny and somebody else's birthrights and somebody else's identity. It's the shit stops here. This shit is sickening. Why are you leaving decoys in the family? You know what I'm saying? So that other family members can walk away with people's finances. If it was a family affair or everybody was just going to, why would you not just let that happen? Why doesn't everybody know about it? And the thing is, the stain of energy and my image being on certain people that I see, no matter where they reside, that's the tricky part. Because I can see what the human eye or the regular people's eyes can't really see. So you want to try to call somebody crazy? No, you know it's true. You know it's true. You know that y'all moved the masculine energy. I don't know which one it is, with the Phoenix Marvelous energy down south, and y'all had somebody trapped in that basement. Or you moved that person to that house or whatever, and there was more going on, especially even with that John Bonet case in that basement. That's what I heard. I'm not going to be some pawn that y'all play with, something you carry around in your pocket for the rest of my life. I woke up right now for a reason, and it ain't no way that I came this far to come this far. I have to leave my living room because I know you're already listening, and I know Congress is already in the dome. You've been lying and manipulating something about what you heard or what you seen in the dome, and you're going to be charged for that. I charge you. I'm just wondering who they just buried. And obviously these people don't think it matters. These are demons using the Bible and then tweaking it how you want to. Thieves and things, using things to create stumbling blocks and stuff like this for people you don't know no better. And then refusing treatment. You're letting these people have access to these women, taking them to these private facilities and letting them be ran through by these disgusting men that don't deserve to have anything. They don't deserve to have any of my fountains. They don't deserve to have. You don't get to go putting somebody on hold and then using this cup and going back and forth to that cup and getting my cup sick. That's even if this is some situation, that's not even healthy fucking business. What's wrong with you? Somebody acting like you're not special and they saying something was not exposed, but it was. Or somebody's like, oh, I won't expose whatever something if you just get in line and act normal like everybody else. No, thank you, sir. You don't have the authority, nor are you the son yourself when you try to fool people acting like you are, whoever this is. Something could be heartbreaking here. Okay? Somebody's son could have passed away. Somebody could have passed away here. These people could also even be trying to get you to go to jail for it. Okay? Yeah. Or somebody wants somebody to move to calmer waters. We got the son of David. And we got Queen of Wands. Why are you even putting these people on trial when you know that they can just go and hide the vassals that have the truth in it on some island and surround them by water, and then they could just go to court with an empty mind or something like this. These are the people that were running these organizations and running other people. Why, when you know that they're not telling the truth, or you know the truth is not coming out? Why even waste your time? Why you wasting taxpayers to play this stupid, retarded game with these people? It makes no sense. Somebody's being enlightened about this. You're wasting money. You're wasting American people's money. You're wasting money. You're wasting money. You're wasting our money on trash. None of this even matters. The fact that these people are even trying to put up some kind of justice system like this, everybody should be arrested. Everybody should be arrested. There's no such a thing. There's no such thing. This is foreign, and I don't want it. There's no such a thing. These people are wearing masks, literally. There's no such thing. Somebody don't want to give something up, but you're going to have to. You're going to have to. You're going to give up everything because you're not going to have anything after this. That's like, oh, I went to high school with this person. Damn, but we just signed a deal with this person and we're making $1 billion a year extra dealing with this person. But it doesn't matter. I still want to deal with the person from school that don't know nothing about this company or something like this. I don't want to tell this person that I can't hang out with them no more or something. Like, which one is you saying some loyalty? These people don't think like that, though. You think like that. That's why you or me or somebody is still down here with the brokies. These people don't think like that. This is like me asking you, you about to start this business. You want to win, right? Are you going to pick your friend from school that don't know nothing about the business, or are you going to choose this person that already made us billions of dollars last year? You will be a dummy to pick your friend. You can still be friends with your friends, but you don't need to have them in this business. This person is in this business, or this person has the something that I want. Why would I be worried about telling my friend, okay, you can't work here no more? You know, we found somebody that got the credentials or the way or something like this. Somebody can't steal this position. Or if I'm the only one that can produce something, you mean to tell me I'm going to have a middleman, or I'm about to have you sitting the fuck up over me? I don't think so. Somebody's not stealing something. This is the most high energy here. Okay? And somebody could have been backstabbed here. Whoever this person, this man down energy, this person could have been backstabbed. We also got a 9 of Pentacles in reverse here. This could be somebody that, but this person ain't getting it. This could be somebody that could be a brokey. We're going to start calling this the brokey card. They're not getting a tower, okay? Because somebody wanted to make you, look, somebody did this shit on purpose. Made you look broke or something like this. When you the gifted one, or I'm the fucking gifted one. So you did this on purpose when you know I'm the gifted one. This is all my stuff. So even if it's one of these Coleman fathers that still thought dear of me, or whatever their weird connection or something, the Olivia energy, you got pissed off and you did something to cut off this man or cut him off or kill this man or something because you did something weird out of jealousy. You and this weird ass person, whoever this is in the background, you're going to jail. And like I told you, this is the one, this is the rise of the sun here. There's nothing to do with no competition here. None of this. You take that shit back in the underground. You take that shit with the Olympians and all that other shit. We're talking about something real here. There's no fucking competition. These people already ran through some type of process. I'm pretty sure all my clones, y'all ran them through something. I'm the only one that was this person that was still secluded from whatever was going on in the outside world, raising children at home. None of these other people are eligible to take the position that I'm going for. Period. Somebody saying, oh, we lost or something like this. No, the fuck you didn't. The Queen of Wands is still here in the upright. And you about to bring this Queen of Wands what belong to me. There ain't no competition here. I'm not competing with the people that already been sitting in a stolen throne all this time. Nobody, and this is justice. Because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. This person that's supposed to be a brokey, it's not happening. Justice is coming to me. It's not going on because somebody don't want to. This is what I'm saying. You're beneath me in the fucking industry. These people that's coming against me. Yes, Kanye and all these motherfuckers. You and Kim Kardashian, you motherfuckers is beneath me. I own your motherfucking ass. If you really want to be real about it, because I know the truth about how you made your ass into a... And I wasn't nowhere around. You better back the fuck down. You better back the fuck down. This is my shit. You motherfuckers gonna be in jail. Then gonna try to come over here and serenade and seduce me, and that shit didn't work and you mad. You better sit your ass down. We got this Queen of Cups is mad. This could be gale force winds, and you're going to have to sit your motherfucking ass down, too, with your 1,000 fucking lifetimes coming over here trying to take all my fucking money before I can even get started. You done brought up all the other kids and shit off of my motherfucking destiny. You must be out your mind. You not this. You're not special to this person. You just a bold ground big. You was never in a relationship with me or this person. You a rapist. All you, I'm going to make a list of you motherfuckers, and I'm gonna sit with source, and I'm gonna make a list of you mother. I'm gonna come on here and blast your stupid ass for play. You ain't nothing but a high priestess in reverse, stealing gifts from other people. The shit is over. You're gonna have to walk away from it, cause ain't nobody about to be burdened by you. Especially not no son of David in the upright that know they self. You're not nobody's doing that. And you want this person to be unprotected so you can steal some more. Oh, this is over. So you can make these women and give this drip, put them in this situation right here, and then still feed the people off their energy. Even if these women only have whatever this is that's streaming left to even use to make a life out of themselves, you want to take this from them. Y'all gonna have to sit the fuck down. Listen, I can't help that I was built for this. I can't help that I was built for this. You're not going to be victorious here. It's just the bottom line. Something is being scheduled, something like this. Okay? Once I see one thing about you, I don't even want to keep on having to have you in my energy coming around here talking about, oh, it's a competition. I never seen nothing about no competition in the Bible. I never seen one thing about no competition in the Bible. It is what it is. I ain't never seen nothing about no damn competition in the Bible. Get your ass up out of here. This is about succession on many different levels here. And you ain't even on the list. You ain't even of the bloodline. You ain't even on the list. Get your mother. You will be in jail for even reviewing this information. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. I'm telling you, they about to piss off the Holy Spirit. This about to be holy hellfire coming down on your head. You better stop playing like you only know one way.